Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us again. Today we're going to be doing a Too Good To Go review, and our Too Good To Go review is from M&S petrol station shop inside a BP petrol station in Grangemouth. So this Too Good To Go bag that we got here would have been £4 on the Too Good To Go app. So the original price should have been £12. We didn't pay £4, however, we actually got this bag for free. So we managed to get it for free because we had quite a negative experience trying to collect another Too Good To Go bag a few weeks ago, and basically what had happened was we arrived at the place we were due to collect. It was just the Broadwood Farm Carvery, which is in Cumbernauld, which is about maybe a 15-minute drive away, but we were going out that way anyway for some shopping, and so we did see it on the app and we thought, okay, well, if we make a bit of a point of being there anyway, then we can try it, because it was somewhere that we wanted to go to actually have a sit-down meal at some point. But certainly our experience of that wasn't good in any way, shape or form. So I'll just briefly tell you what had happened so you know why we got our voucher from Too Good To Go, as like a refund basically. So when we arrived at the restaurant, it was meant to be open until 9 o'clock, and our Too Good To Go collection time I think was between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So we arrived a little bit early, and when we got there the restaurant was already closed. So there were no guests inside at all the doors were locked. Myself and the husband, it was absolutely thrashing down with rain. There was nowhere for us to take shelter. We walked around the perimeter of the building to try to find out where the staff were, because there were still a lot of cars in the car park, but obviously no guests inside. We could see from outside that there were no guests having a meal or anything like that, and the fact that all of the doors were closed. So we eventually managed to get a hold of the restaurant. After quite a while, we were ringing and ringing. Eventually they picked up, and unfortunately the person who picked up was not very understanding or empathetic to our situation, and we had obviously stood out in the rain for a good 10 minutes trying to get in, trying to get access to get our Too Good To Go bag, which we had paid for. Bearing in mind at this time of night we were going to get a carvery for dinner because we hadn't eaten and we had been at work all day, and so we thought, okay, we'll go and do our food shopping for the rest of the week, and whilst we're out we'll pick up a nice warm meal and enjoy it. And unfortunately we weren't able to do that, so that night we didn't even end up getting dinner till about 10:30 at night, which after a long day at work I'm sure many of you can appreciate that just wasn't good enough. The restaurant told us that it had been cancelled earlier in the day, which it hadn't, because it was still live on our app. And whilst we were on the phone to the person inside the restaurant, they cancelled the bag during our phone call, and they said it was cancelled. It then came up on the phone to tell us that it had been cancelled there and then. However, Too Good To Go clearly felt sorry for us, and they listened to our concerns, and they did give us our voucher back. It is only up to the value of £4, so if you have a Too Good To Go bag like this, the value is £4, then that's absolutely fine. However, if you were to get a Too Good To Go bag and it says cost £2.59, you would lose the remainder of your voucher. You wouldn't be able to keep it for another Too Good To Go bag, or to put it towards saving some money on another Too Good To Go bag. So it's just to make yourselves aware of that. But certainly from our perspective, I think Too Good To Go dealt with it really well, and we were really happy that we did manage to get our money back, albeit we did end up having to waste a lot of time. But it has meant that we have been able to get this bag, and so what we're going to do is just have a look inside and see what we managed to get. So the first item is pineapple chunks. So 100% recyclable fruit pot, and it is able to be recycled again. So they're telling you on this box here it was an original price of £4.25, and it was reduced down to £1.74. Personally for me, I'm shocked that it would be £4.25 for pineapple. I know it's an exotic fruit, I know that it has to be imported, but £4 odds for pineapple, that's the world that we live in at the moment. I think, you know, it's quite shocking, but anyway, we saved money buying it, so there we go. We also have M&S Brie. So it was £2.90 and it was reduced down to 94p. And I think, let me just see if is this a 200 gram slice of cheese, which is really good. We've also got sour cream and chive dip, so actually now 20% less plastic. I think they've taken the plastic lid, if you like, off of it, so it is now just the sort of peelable lid that you've got on it to peel off. So this is sour cream and chive dip, so one of our favourites, to be honest. There we go. And it was £1.95 and it was reduced down to 58p. And last but not least, this is our bag empty now. But our final product, which we have actually had from this particular shop via Too Good To Go before. Some of you may have seen that video. So the M&S Food Collection, so it is M&S's highest level of brand within their stores. So it's British outdoor bred, dry cured, unsmoked back bacon, and it's 6 rashers of bacon, and it is freezable. However, we're going to have it for breakfast today. So it was £4.25 and it was reduced down to £1.74. So that's all of our products. I think, you know, for £4 we've got 4 products, so they're all £1 each if you like. We did manage to save it all from going to food waste, which is the whole point of using the app, and obviously sharing what we managed to get with yourselves before it goes into the bin is a really, you know, I think it's a really important thing to do. From our perspective, what we're going to do is make up some brie and bacon sort of toasties, maybe with some chilli jam that we've got in the fridge, just to use up some of this, and we'll have the dip and the pineapple with lunch. I think we're going to have a bit of a snacky lunch today, so certainly won't go to waste. There's 3 of us in the house today, so we'll all just pick and snack on the fruit, and obviously we've got some chips or, you know, crisps, whatever you want to call them. We can easily use up the dip as well, but I think the quality of the ingredients that we've got here to use up is excellent, and I hope that you guys agree. Let me know if you guys have had any refunds from Too Good To Go. Let me know if you've had any negative experiences which have led you to complain to Too Good To Go, and did you use or did you get a refund or a voucher? If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you've liked this video, give it a wee thumbs up, and I hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.